This presentation looks at correcting negative externalities. We know that a negative externality is a harmful effect on a third party, someone who is not the consumer nor the producer. What happens when there is such a negative effect? Well, we can take the example of factory pollution. When goods are produced, the pollution that comes from factories affects people who are not even the buyers of those goods and not the producers of them. When we try to represent this on a graph, what happens is that we show a social cost which is always higher than the private cost of producing any particular output. And the gap between the two is called the negative externality. On the other hand, as we consume more output, the private benefit from every additional unit consumed decreases due to the law of diminishing marginal utility. So the marginal private benefit curve slopes downwards. When we put the private cost curve and the private benefit curve on the same graph, we see that the market reaches an equilibrium at Q0 where the two are equal. However, the market simply does not recognize the existence of externalities. And so, the fact that there is a marginal social cost curve here is completely ignored by the market. The socially optimal equilibrium would be where the social cost equaled the private benefit, here at Q1. So what we can see is that the market, by ignoring externalities, in this case negative externalities, effectively overproduces and produces Q0 goods rather than Q1, therefore over-allocating scarce resources to the production of these goods.